What new kinds of ethical issues will AI bring about? Will this technology ultimately benefit or harm humanity? The emergence of modern AI has led to some rather interesting ethical issues in recent years. For example, we now have facial recognition systems and mass surveillance that may be violating our right to privacy. We have AI-generated advertisements that use each consumer's unique behavioral profile to manipulate their purchase decisions. We have text generation software, like GPT-2, that can generate propaganda and fake news on a massive scale. We have deepfake technology that could be used to impersonate celebrities or politicians for nefarious purposes. We have deep nude technology that can digitally remove a person's clothing without their consent. And we have semi-autonomous weapons that are very close to becoming fully autonomous weapons. These are just a few of the current ethical issues that we are now facing with modern AI. And please keep in mind that there are much more advanced and sophisticated AI technologies just over the horizon. Given this, the number and severity of these ethical issues is likely to increase significantly in the near future. To put it simply, we're going to have some very difficult ethical issues to deal with in our lifetimes. For example, what does privacy mean in a world with constant and pervasive AI-enabled surveillance? We currently have very little privacy, and we're about to get a lot less. How do we avoid bias and discrimination in our AI models? It's easy to accidentally or intentionally create biased AI models that will directly impact the lives of millions of people. Even more concerning, should we allow AI to be weaponized? Should we ban fully autonomous weapons before we enter a new AI arms race? And if so, how long until a conflict pressures a government to override this directive? How should we allocate resources in a post-human labor world? Some economists suggest that we will need a guaranteed basic income or a negative income tax. But how should we pay for that? Should we tax robots in order to offset the inevitable unemployment from automation? How do we even begin to determine the true value of each robot's labor in order to tax them appropriately? And if we tax robots, what rights should they have in our society? I mean, we've fought wars over the idea of no taxation without representation. What will the machines or the capitalists that own them demand in return for paying their fair share of taxes? The most important of these ethical questions, though, is what does this all mean for humanity? What is our purpose in a world where machines do all of the work of real economic value? Does this technology set us free, or does humanity eventually become obsolete? Many experts think that we'll eventually have to merge with our technology or it'll inevitably destroy us. The idea may seem far-fetched now, but these cell phones in our hands are already an extension of our brains, and the younger generation is ready and willing to have them connected directly to their minds if and when the technology finally exists. It may sound strange, but we are likely one of the last generations of Homo sapiens to inhabit the Earth. Whatever comes next will likely be very different than what we've known for the past 200,000 years. Technology is inherently amoral. It is neither intrinsically good nor evil. The same technology can be used to take mankind to the moon, or it can be used to propel warheads into cities. As a result, it's going to be up to us as a society to choose whether we want to use AI to make the world a better place for everyone, or to use it for our own profit, power, and control. The choice is ours to make. What will you choose?